come back up. Some trend line breaks. Let's get over to our let's let this thing decide how far down. Now, there's a gap down here though. Right there. And the close of previous day. Which of course means that it could come all the way back down to this box. Market's about to open here in a minute. Literally 3 minutes. Okay. What kind of economic news do we have? Better check that out. Today is Friday, buddy boy. Consumer sentiment 10 o'clock. That has been known to move. The market's pretty good. How much would I risk if I got in right now and set my stop below the close of yesterday? Put a $500 deal. It's more than $500. It's too big. It's around $500. If I were to get in right now, it'd be a $550 risk into the gap. I don't think that's a good setup. Let's see if it bounces off of this previous day's high here. If it bounces off the previous day's high right here, I'd be interested. So this is the previous all-time high. Let's see what happens. If it can hold it, I'd be looking to go long and use that area as my stop loss. Yeah. I don't know when to get in right now. Okay, here it comes. Is the market open or something? Yep. Market just opened.
Hour and a half ago, the NQ, that price would be $27,000.
All right, let's see if it comes down here to the previous day's level. I need a really good entry point. Now, if it turns around and turns into a red day, that's going to be ugly because all this green right here, once it falls below the high of yesterday, it's danger zone because it's no longer a double star day. Double stars above the high, above the close. I hate this kind of situation where there's a gap down that needs to be filled down there. You know what? It didn't fill this gap either, did it? Yeah, it closed down here and it gapped up. It never filled it. Even this spike didn't fill it. If it's going to be bullish, we want it to stay above. Stay above, stay above, stay above this line right here. That is one ugly looking 4-hour pintail though at the top there, isn't it? It could be an ideal place to buy. It's the hour chart. Oof. 15-minute. Let's see what we got here. That's a nice 50% pullback though. I mean, it's right in the 50% zone. I should try this right here because of that. What is the... I know, but how much am I risking? Darn it, I got to figure out how much I'm risking. Okay, I can do that.
Order filled.
I'm going to do it. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna try to use this pintail right here as resistance. I'm sorry, support, stop loss. Get the right word. Get the right word. We'll just have to take a chance. I like the 50% pullback. I'll give it a try. If it gets me, I'll lose about 310 on that move. And that's okay. Because I like the setup. It's a double star bull day. It's above everything. All the charts are bullish. So why would I not try to go bullish here? 50% pullback into the moving averages. That's a good setup. 50% of this. It's bullish. Now anything can happen. We can get one of these wacky, crazy candle days, headline news, something come out. That's fine. It happens. It happens. And if it does, I'll be done trading for the day. I'm not gonna keep trying to make it do something that I don't. You know, if it doesn't work right here, then I will stop for the day. Okay, that's the trade, guys. I will make a video later. What happens? Upload it onto my channel. But I might stay live streaming here for a moment. I really don't want to hold it all the way down to underneath the close of yesterday and the gap. If it takes out this pintail right here, that's where I'm going to stop out. 1 micro. Yeah, that would be too big of a hit. Too big. $622 if I were to hold it for way down here. One trade, nah. I mean, with Apex, you have the 700. Is it $700? Maximum excursion for the old legacy accounts, and the new accounts only have $1,000 daily loss limit. So, you know, if you wanted to risk that. With your new Apex accounts, but I could see trying it. But once it falls below the close of the high of yesterday, and if it does keep pushing down, the double starred setup is gone, and the 50% area is also violated. So why would I want to stay in it? So that's going to be the trade. Here's the 50% zone. We got long right there after it started turning green and coming back up. And if it takes out that pivot, we're out of the trade. So 1-to-1 would be back up here to the high. And what is... Let's get rid of this one. We're not going to use that one. Yeah, there's no fear, and there is absolutely no stress about it, because I've given it to God. It's in God's hands, and I don't have to win this. $322 risk, fine. For a $322 gain, good. I gotta try it. It did pull back quite a bit, so. And if the whole day collapses, that's when it's going to get you, and there are days like that. If the whole day collapses and comes down here and gets me, then I lost today. No problem. All right, so let's put this over here, and I'm gonna do some more work on the side. I'll let this live stream for a minute. Keep it over there, I guess. I'm gonna do some work over here on my other monitor. Going long at 50% fib zone. Let's see if we get a 1-to-1. Maybe we'll get a 1-to-1. Praise God.
Peace inside the movement. There is truth in everything. Peace. 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 I can feel the peace.
I gotta ask AI a question real quick here.
I was searching for a meaning in a place I couldn't find. Looking outside for answers that were hidden in my mind.
Why would YouTube block one of my short videos worldwide for copyright material in the song on one channel, but on the other channel allow it and say the owner allows the music on YouTube? So I deleted the video on the channel that it was blocked and re-uploaded it, and then it accepted it with the same minor restrictions as the other channel.
depth of every rhythm. There's a truth I cannot fake. It's not something that I'm building. It's something I awake. There's a piece that comes in layers. There's a calm that slowly grows. When I stop controlling everything and not trust the way it flows.
I think it's pretty cool that YouTube is not striking the channel with these things like it used to.
Everything has led me here. In this moment, I remember there was never anything to fear. Peace, peace, peace. I feel the peace. Let it flow. Let it guide. I feel the peace. Let it flow. Let it guide.
All right, what do I need to work on? That's a good question. Let's go here. Figure out what song we're going to have tonight in our live stream.
Step by step, breath by breath, there is nothing left to chase. Everything is happening exactly in its place.
Okay. All right, I Don't Panic was the song we used last time.
Stay.
This time we want to use Built in the Dark. Let's hear what that one sounds like over here. I think I want this, then I want the production. And then I want the music like this. Then the music.
No lights, no applause. Just pressure. the pain, built when it hurt, again and again, built in the night where no one sees. That's where you made me. Built in the dark, built in the pain, built when it hurt, again and again. Oh, ain't nobody saw it when I almost lost it, when the weight got heavy and my soul felt empty.
Group that together there.
You were building the bed.
All right, the music is ready. The intro's ready. Now, what are we going to study tonight? Yeah. Let's pull that up. Well, we had some good ideas.
Feel the way. Feel the way. Let it move. Let it stay. In the silence, I remain.
I want to do a Bible study about the two kinds of faith. One pleases God and one does not. Scripture where faith is the only way to please God. Get that. Get the scripture about you can believe in vain. You can believe but do the works of the devil. But in their works they deny him. Get that one. Get the scripture, go and sin no more. Be perfect as your Father. And then I can do all things through Christ. And all things are possible through God. Get all these specific scriptures. Everything that I'm saying has a scripture. Get the one where the man is saying, help me with my unbelief. And the one where Paul is saying he's not there yet, but he's pressing forward. Organize that into a great Bible study about two different kinds of faith. Get the scriptures also about dead faith. Faith without works is dead. And then get the scriptures about perfect faith. So we can distinguish the two with passages like that as well. Organize it into a nice little Bible study.
I don't see, but I let it go. Divine flow. Divine flow.
Come on down and get me if you're going to get me. Ain't nobody scared. I'll be done trading for the day if that's the case. Put the trade on, let the trade play out. Don't fear, don't worry, don't be emotional. It was a good try, and that's it. If it doesn't work, I'm done until the next opportunity comes along. I'm done playing games with trading. There's nothing to worry about. There's nothing to fear. There's nothing to get upset about. Let your trade play out. It's either going to work or it's not. See, if it closes below and keeps going down, I'm not going to want to stay in it. This is a 50% bounce right here. And if it doesn't stay, then I need to get out. I want to get out. 100%. It's not bothering me. It's good management. You'll be exercising good management if you get out where you're supposed to get out. So this is to display good management, good risk management. It's not about whether you win or lose. It's about managing your risk. Managing your risk.
No fear. No doubt. You are now.
Okay, putting together some principles of our Bible study tonight as we watch this thing do what it's going to do. If it bounces off this line, which it should do if it's a strong, bold day and it's going to hit our target, this is where it should bounce. Let's see if this try to go up is going to be valid or not. And if it is, then thank God for that. But we have our stop loss in place, and there is nothing to worry about. Hello, well, this is going to be a good Bible study. Excellent, 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 excellent. Bible study tonight at my other channel. This one's about the two kinds of faith people have. One's alive and one is dead. Believe it or not, it's pretty wild to think about, but
In the stillness, I hear you. In the silence, you move.
okay, so let's get back up here. Two kinds of faith. Yeah,
No noise,
so let's do this.
only you. Only truth. Stillness. Stillness. You are here. Stillness. Stillness. You are here.
Yep. I think we're ready for tonight.
Stillness. Feel you closer.
All right, we are ready for tonight. That was easy. Thank you. Preparation is easy for this one. Okay, good. There you go. We're done. We're done prepping. Yeah, pretty sure we're done prepping for that. Yep, we're done. Got the song, got the music, got everything.
No noise, only peace. In your presence, every peace in you. Peace in you. Peace in you. Peace in you. Peace. No, 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 no. No noise, no noise, no noise.
No noise. Only peace.
In your presence, I breathe, 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 breathe.
Peace in you. Peace in you.
Oh,
I feel alive.
exactly how I like to say it right here. I $300, I take it 30, 40 straight.
Peace.
All right. Well, let's go like this. Save. Push this down here. Go back over here to this. Open up this. Techno projects. Done edited picks Premiere Pro songs. Where's the singles at? Oh, those are going to be in singles. Oops, techno projects. No, yeah, we're in the right area. Techno projects.
No fear, just faith. No fear, just faith.
Songs for live stream. That's better. Finished intro songs. Techno singles live streams. There we go. That's what I want. Singles. Here we go. 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 Self-control. I didn't do that one yet. Oh, shoot fire. Well, I need to pull that up. Don't I? Oh man, I hope I didn't delete it. Rap song. Here we go. Which one am I looking at? Built in the dark, yeah. I gotta change the video for that though. Techno singles. Built in the dark. Self-control. I didn't do the built in the dark one. Self-control. Yeah, that's a different one. That's a different one. Unknown error. What the heck? It's not built in the dark, I tell you that. These were opening just fine. Unbelievable. Now it's not going to open. That's enough to make you upset. Yeah, that's enough to make you upset. I mean... Self-control. Those are the only two I've done. So, yeah. Those are the only two I've done. So we're going to have to go to hopefully this will open up. Come on, Bubba, open up. Don't be playing games, man. Come on, go up there. Yay. Single song. Here we go. Built in the dark.
Every night that was cold was making me bold, even when I felt.
This is the one I need to add. Yeah, good boy. You found it.
No lights, no applause, just pressure.
What in the world are we doing?
Built in the dark, built in the pain, built when it hurt. Again and again, built in the night where no one sees. That's where you made me. Built in the dark, in the pain, built when it hurt. Again and again, built in the night where no one sees. That's where you made me. Built in the dark.
We don't need two of them playing. Turn that off for a second.
Built when it hurt, again and again. Built in the dark.
I need something right there on that big hit. Don't know what.
Built in the pain, built when it hurt, again and again. Built in the night where no one sees. That's where you made me. Built in the dark. You made me built in the dark, built in the pain. Me built in the dark, built in the pain, built when it hurt, built in the pain, built when it hurt, built when it hurt. Again and again, oh, ain't nobody so. Saw it when I almost lost it. Ain't nobody saw it when I almost lost it. When the weight got heavy and my soul felt empty. No stage, no crowd, just silence too loud. Just me and my thoughts fighting battles I fought. That's where you stay. Didn't walk away. In the middle of stress, you were building the best. Built in the dark, I was breaking apart. You were shaping my heart. Every tear that I cried. Didn't walk away too loud. Just me and my thoughts fighting battles out. Silence too loud. Just me and my thoughts fighting battles I fought. That's fighting battles I fought. That's where you stay. Didn't walk away. You stay. You stay. Didn't walk away. Walk away. Didn't walk. Didn't walk away.
Let's do 45. We'll get it. It's just a matter of time until I get it. It's just a matter of time.
Didn't walk away. In the middle of stress, you were building the best. Built in the dark, I was breaking apart. You were away in the middle of stress. You were building the best, built in the dark. I was breaking apart, you were shaping my heart. Every tear that I cried had a reason inside. Every night that was cold was making me bold. Even when I felt weak, you were working in me. I was looking for light, but you worked in the night. Now I see what you did when I thought I was hit. No light, no sound, still you were around. No hope, no way, still you made a way. No light, no sound, still you were around. No hope, no way, still you made a way.
Right there. Go here. Now you gotta go snap. I thought I had snap. Oh, you did that again. No.
Pressure, pain, purpose, gain. Pain, purpose, gain. Pressure, pain, purpose, gain. Now I walk different, got a new vision. Every scar got meaning, every loss was building. I don't hate that place where I lost my faith, cause that's where you came and rewrote my name. Now I stand in truth, I was shaped by you in the dark, unseen. You were building me in the dark. You were in the pain. You built in the dark. You were in the pain. You built in the dark. In the dark, built in the pain, built when it hurt, again and again, built in the night when no one sees. That's where you made me. Built in the dark.
That might be enough. That might be enough.
Built in the dark, built in the pain. Okay.
Seriously? Can't we just copy the one that I have right here? Isn't that the point of copying? Copy. Can't that be the same thing right here? There, that it can be. So let's get this over here. Dude, you're totally comfortable. I'm totally cool with it, bro. When you're cool with it, you're not gonna worry. Okay. What are you doing? What the heck? Fine. What in the world is going on? I know. It's okay. It doesn't take too much work to get back to the look that I'm going for. Two.
No lights, no applause, just pressure. Built in the dark, built in the pain, built when it hurt, again and again. Built in the night where no one sees, that's where you made me. Built in the dark, built in the pain, built when it hurt, again and again. Oh, ain't nobody saw it when I almost lost it, when the weight got heavy and my soul felt empty. No stage, no crowd, just silence too loud. Just me and my thoughts fighting battles I fought. That's where you stay, didn't walk away. In the middle of stress, you were building the best. Built in the dark, I was breaking apart, you were shaping my heart. Every tear that I cried had a reason inside. Every night that was cold was making me bold. Even when I felt weak, you were worked in the night. Now I see what you did when I thought I was hit. No light, no sound, still you were around. No hope, no way, still you made a way. No light, no sound, still you were around. No hope, no way, still you made a way. Pressure, pain, purpose. Pressure, pain, purpose. Pain. Pressure, pain, purpose. Pressure, pain, purpose. Gain, pressure.
What's that all about?
Purpose, gain, pressure, pain, purpose, gain. Now pressure, pain, purpose, gain, pressure, pain.
It's pressure again, right? I think it is pressure again.
Pressure, pain, purpose. Pressure, pain, purpose. Purpose. Now I walk different, got a new vision. Every scar got meaning, every loss was building. I don't hate that place where I lost my faith, cause that's where you came and rewrote my name. Now I stand in truth, I was shaped by you in the dark, unseen. You were building me in the dark. You work in the pain. You build in the dark. You work in the pain. You build in the dark. Built in the pain. Built when it hurt. Again and again. Built in the night when no. Built in the pain. Built when it hurt. Again and again.
I don't quite want that to be there until. Let's go here.
Again and again. In the dark, built in the pain, built when it hurt. Again and again, built in the night.
No.
Built in the
Why is that a problem?
built in
I don't understand why that's a problem.
built in the night when no one sees. That's where you made me. Built in the dark. Built in the pain. Built when it hurt.
Let's go back to 100. and then bring this all the way to here.
That's where you made me. Built in the dark, built in the pain, built when it hurt, again and again. Built, not broken. Not broken.
Just wait, you might not. That's a good sign right there that it's gonna. Is it done? Oh, goody. Shrink that down, shrink that down, shrink that down, shrink that down, shrink that down. What do we got here? Real download, real download. Don't need it twice. Unwavering. Okay. My edit. I'll put that there. Where's those singles at? You got to go all the way to music to get those. My edit. Finish intro songs. There we go. Rap. Built in the dark, my edit. Yeah. So I don't need this one really. Sweet.
No lights,
Close.
no applause, just pressure.
Song for tonight. Live stream. My other YouTube channel.
Built in the dark, built in the pain, built when it hurt, again and again, built in the night where no one sees. That's where you made me. Built in the dark, built in the pain, built when it hurt, almost lost it when the weight got heavy and my soul felt empty. No stage, no crowd, just silence too loud. Just me and my thoughts fighting battles I fought. That's where you stay. Didn't walk away in the middle of stress. You were building the best. Built in the dark, I was breaking apart. You were shaping my heart. Every tear that I cried had a reason inside. Every night that was cold was made in the dark.
Okay, we don't need this one. I thought I deleted that anyway. Built in the dark. This one is revised. This one is edited. This one is ready.
In the dark, built in the pain, built when it hurt, again and again, built in the night where no one sees.
Okay, we got that one, and we're going to need a little bit different one here as well. Get on up there, Sugar Lips. Don't say that. Okay. Come on, bud. Get up there, bud. I need a different song. I want 2 songs tonight.
I don't understand this season. Nothing makes sense. But somehow, I still believe you're here. Everything is falling out of place. I can barely recognize my faith. Prayers feel like they hit the ceiling, and silence is all I embrace. I've been walking through the longest night, trying hard.
Oh, don't touch that. Oh. Oh, goodness gracious. Come on, baby. Get up there. You know you can do it. Bounced off yesterday's close, and it's holding up. And the way I look at it, I haven't even been looking at it. I've been working on this on my other side, on my other screen over here, on other projects for our live stream tonight on my other channel. Getting the intros ready, the music ready. And I've just been letting this thing go. Every once in a while I'll peek over at it, and it'll look and it'll be dropping down on me. And I'll be like, you know what? I don't even need to look at it. Turn away. Look at it again, and it's back up. Look at it again, it's back down. And I'm like, you know what? This is why I don't like to watch it. The whole point of this particular trade is the day chart. The day chart is a double star green bullish day, and every time I see this, I'm going to take it long. This is the really, I'm starting to refine my trading to where I'm only going to trade these kinds of days. Here was one right here. Boom. Here it's up over the top of previous days. That way we're into momentum trading. Here's one right here. I mean, it's really been doing it all the way up. We've been having some really great trading opportunities with that. The problem is, if you don't put your stop in the right place and you get triggered out before it continues up. So I was looking on the 15-minute chart here going, okay, where's the last big impulse up? And it looked like it was right here for me. And I drew a Fibonacci and I hit this box. I said, this is a 50% pullback zone. It hit the 50% pullback zone and I just got long. It stayed above this line right here, which was the previous day's level. And I was in it, and then it dropped below. And I was like, okay, if it's gonna stop me out, it's gonna stop me out. Fine. It dropped below for a second here. And it went back up, and I was like, okay, if it maintains, then I could stay in this trade. Now, you know, my stop is this pivot level right here. So the way I look at it, have a good setup in mind, know why you're taking the trade, and let the trade play out. Don't even really have to look at it, to be honest with you. And I have been working on some preparations for my other live stream tonight on my other channel. And I'm all done with that now, though. So I don't want to stare at this, though. It's so choppy. If you look at the 15-minute chart. Now, if I was trading any other strategy, I might be chopped out on this thing right here. So I'm taking a $310 risk on 1 micro. I have lost $310 trading 20, 30 trades in a day. Couldn't get it to work. The day was bad. It was too choppy. And I ended up taking trade after trade after trade after commissions and everything. End up with, you know, negative $300. And so regardless of if I take 20 or 30 trades or if I take 1 trade, this is a lot more comfortable for me, a lot more peaceful. And I don't have to stare at it nonstop. Literally, if the day doesn't look good, like this day right here, this red day right here. Fortunately, I was delivering that day. I was watching it on my phone. I was like, thank God I'm not trading today. I don't think I would be in the trade because it barely got over the top of the previous day and before it coming back down. And it might have done that overnight. I don't know because I wasn't watching the computer. Taking trades in this area right here is very different. So anytime it goes over the top of the previous day, especially at night when I get home from my other job, if it looks like it's breaking out above the previous day, I love taking that trade at night and going to bed because then I don't have to watch it. I don't have to look at it. It's either going to stop me out and I'm protected, or it's going to go hit 1 or 2 hour return on it. And I love the overnight trade for that. Today it didn't. I didn't have a chance to get in. You know what? I could have last night. I was thinking about doing it, but the gap kept me out of it. The gap literally kept me from getting into this way down here when the market opened. I came back from my other job right about here, right about in this area. It was very close. See, that's 2 things that kept me from taking this trade last night before I went to bed. One, it was so close to the high of previous day that I didn't want to take it before it broke out. And the other is there's a gap down here that it didn't fill yet. So I woke up this morning and it was starting to pull back down. I was like, oh great, it's already pulled back down. I was only a couple minutes away from it. It had already, at 9:30, it jammed right down into 50%. So 9:30 Eastern time when the bell opened, I got in right at the 50% mark. And it went down and scared me a little bit here. I don't know if I could say scared because my stop loss is, it's reasonable. It's reasonable. And I've really been enjoying not even looking at it. Like I completely trust the trading system. Of course, it's not going to win every day. These don't win every day. They don't. But in a market when there's a lot of momentum, you got a good probability that, you know, you could get at least a 1-to-1 on a day like this. But there's no guarantees, of course. But it sure is better than taking 50 trades, watching it nonstop, barely being able to get up and use the bathroom because I got to take the next setup and it just over and over. I guess everybody trades differently, and that's perfectly fine. I just like this trading because I'm not glued to it. and I can do other things. I'm completely and totally ready for my other live stream tonight. So I got all that work done, all that preparation, made the intro songs, and yeah, I'm good. But now I don't have nothing to do, so I don't want to stare at it because I'm tempted to take profit right now. It's like, oh, just grab whatever you can get. Yeah. No. If it gets up to where my target is, I definitely want to possibly take the profit on it. But that's what happens when you stare at the cotton picking thing. It broke that trend line. it broke that trend line and bounced off the top of it. That's a good sign it's going to continue. It really is. It's 11 in the morning, Eastern time. I really like to see it get over the top of these pivot levels right here. And stay over the top of that. Because that's a tricky little area for it. It used to be support, now it became resistance, and now it's trying to push back over the top, which would be great because it could be support again. And then that target up there ain't too far away. It's not too far away. So yeah, it's 11 o'clock, man. This is a long live stream. I guess I've been letting it stay live streaming because I have been working on my other stuff. But who knows what's going to happen? I mean, in the big picture, it may just come back and stop me out. So we'll see by the end of the day whether this is working or not. I'm just 100% comfortable with losing, and it's one good. I just think this trading style is so much more relaxed. Zoom out, use higher time charts, give yourself some room to let it move around. Yeah, I'm closing down my Premiere Pro. I'm done with those videos, those intros. Go on, baby, get up there. I don't know if you're going to go over the top, though. That's the thing. My target is literally over the top, which is all-time highs. Should I be happy with it just getting close to the pivot level? And because I'm watching it, then I want to take the profit early, of course. Well, when I'm not watching it, I've been in the kitchen. I love it when I'm in the kitchen, like making some food or doing some dishes, and I hear in the other room, target filled. There's nothing better than that, because you don't have to watch it. You don't have to, worry every tick. And I've also heard stop filled, and that's okay too. So if you're getting here and you're wondering what's going on, I trade very simplified based on the day chart. I call it a double star day. If it's a double star day, it'll be above the close and the high of the previous day for a long position, or it'll be below the previous day's close and the previous day's low for a short position. So I was looking for an entry to get in on this for long, and on the 15-minute chart, when the bell opened, it had dropped down to literally the 50% zone of this last move up. I got in right in the 50% zone. You can see where my entry is there. And I stopped looking at it. I would watch it a little bit because I'm working on something on the other computer screen. Multiple monitors. I was working on my live stream for my other channel tonight at 6 o'clock. And I just, occasionally I'd look over, it'd be up, it would be down, it would be up, it would be down. I'm like, stop looking at it, because it fell below the previous day's low right here. I don't like it to fall below the previous day's low, because it needs to stay above the previous day's high. So it fell below the previous day's high just for a moment. And then it's like, oh, well, if it stops me out, it stops me out. It come back up, consolidated, and then kept pushing. But then I'd look over for just a second, and it'd be down again. And then I'd look over, it'd be up again. And then I'd look over and be down again. So we don't know what it's going to do by the end of the day. It just looks good so far. It looks good. But my stop is under this pivot right here. And that would mean it would have to drop below previous day's high again and below that support level. And if it does, I don't really want to be in it. You know, I'm not looking to add to a losing trade. I'm not looking to try to make it do what I want it to do. It's either going to be a successful double star bull day for me, or it's not. And these are main ways I trade, and it's so much better. I got finished with my videos, my intros, my music for my other live stream tonight at 6 p.m. on my other channel, and I'm all set for that. And I didn't even, I wasn't even trading, and I'm letting this trade because I've lost $300 taking 20, 30 trades before, plenty of times. On a day as choppy as this right here, I could have taken a gazillion trades and be down the same amount. This one trade for $310. It would be the same loss as if I tried to make this thing scalping in here, scalping all this stuff and having a bunch of losses back to back. So how do you want to trade? What's your preference? And some people, I've come from a very impulsive, emotional background, video game mentality. I didn't take trading serious. Have to always be in a trade. I finally broke that. And that's been the best thing that's ever happened to me, that if the day doesn't look how I want it to look, I don't take the trade. I hear traders talk that way in the past, and I didn't get it because I just had to be in a trade. I loved taking a trade. And now it's about, I want a paycheck. I want an Apex paycheck. I want them to send me some cash so I can, pay my bills with it. And something's changed in me. I don't know what it's took for that, but it is actually kind of nice to say, you know what, I don't see an opportunity for me today with my style, and turn it off and to not have a loss that day. I was thinking when I was working on this day, I was delivering for Amazon. That's my day job. On this day right here, I was listening to Top Step and other people talk about what was going on in the market, and I was thinking, man, I'm glad I'm not trading that. I would have been chopped. Everybody's getting chopped up. I was listening to the people's trades. They were all getting chopped up. And I was like, I don't even think I would have been in that trade, because if you look at it here, this is the day it happened. It never broke out of the previous day's high. It did, but it didn't consolidate and keep going. I would have never even been in that trade. And then on the downside here, when it broke below, there's an opportunity to go short, but you're watching it on, the 5-minute chart and everything, and you'd be saying, it's got to do more than just spike down. I mean, you don't get on these trades on the first spike. You just don't. And I was just lucky, I guess, by the grace of God, I was just lucky, if you call it luck, but I call it a gift from God, that I came in at the perfect moment that this was falling back. I mean, I could have tried it here. Knowing me, I could have tried to get in on this bounce here. Sure. That would have been a good little spot to try it, where my stop would have been higher up. Maybe I would have gotten stopped out on that if I got in higher. But I got in right here, somewhere in here. And right in here. And it was timing. To be honest with you, that's what separates a good trade from a bad trade, is timing. And timing comes from who. Because, you can call it luck if you want, but I don't believe in luck. I believe, either you're going to be blessed or you're not going to be blessed in life. And there's a reason why and I just thank God that this happened. But when I was trading and trying to make it work and trying to do it my way and trying to force the market and getting mad, getting emotional, revenge trading and all that stuff, I just blew accounts, man. Just kept blowing accounts because I was getting mad, trading emotional, trading with pride, trying to force it. And I wasn't spending any time doing more important things in my life. Trading was my master. And now trading is not my master. I love doing it. It's a great job. It is a beautiful thing. I love it. I do love it, but I don't love it more than my other priorities in life. That's changed everything. So I think that that's what made the difference in why I'm able to just take a look at it and I could take it or leave it today. Once you let go of trading like that, where it's not your master, but it's you're mastering, you become the master over trading. And you're going to make trading do what you want it to do, or you're not going to bother with it. It's just like people in life. People can really drag you into their drama, drag you into their problem and their confusion, their world, their troubles. And you just got to have that kind of attitude where you care for people, but you don't let them drag you in to their mess. Oh, you're going to become a mess. You love people, you try to help people, of course. We always do that. But when you realize, hey, I can't help this person and they're making my life miserable, there's nothing wrong with keeping your senses and making a wise decision and just kind of bowing out of that situation. The market is like that. Right here, on these days right here, the market was called inside bar days. These are some of the hardest days to trade. They can really chop around. When it's free like this, there's a higher probability, not a guarantee, but a higher probability that you have the direction right. There's no guarantees. Because you get the middle finger day, I don't know if that's appropriate to say. I might have to change my rhetoric on that. The middle finger day, you're going to have those where it goes straight up and comes straight back down and goes down under and continues to turn red and leaves a big, long, what they call a middle finger pintail in your face. You can't stop that from happening. That's reality. And you're going to have losses. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to take these trades. These are the days that I want to be long right here when the market is like this. Okay? And the short days are going to be days that are underneath the low of the previous day and the previous close. Like that right there. And here's a reverse middle finger day. Probably could have got a 1-to-1 on this though before it reversed and came all the way back up. But all this right here, I don't know how you made money in this. Not with my trading. I might have got stopped out. I could, here's a stop out day here. Possibly here if you don't get in, if you're going short. Try to go long on this day. Nothing. Nothing, probably nothing. Here's a long day. All right, I'm going long right there. Sure, that's my style. That's what I like to do. And some of these violations above and below are overnight, so you'd be sleeping and you would have to mess with it. I don't know. It's hard. You can go back and go, yeah, I would have taken this trade. But if it depends on when this drop happens. If you're sleeping at night, or whatever takes place, you might have went to bed on this day, hit your target, and then woke up and realized it came all the way back up. That's a great day. You get your target hit in the middle of the night, and you wake up and you're glad because it would have stopped you out. I love those days. Those days are great. Right here's a short day. That one right there. But how do you want to trade? Do you like being in a trade every second of the day? Then this style of trading is not going to be good for you. I don't want to mess around with getting stressed out over trading and being all upset and worried about it. And you hit my target, I'll be a happy camper. I think I'm just going to put it at the top of the day there, see if it gets back up to the high. I could probably raise this stop loss. And this is where I can get into trouble too. This is what happens when I look at it, when I watch it. I start moving things around. It's still a weakness. I'm not going to say it's not a weakness, but the way I look at it, it's 11 o'clock. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't touch it. But I think putting my stop loss here might be a good idea now. It's over the top of this resistance and it's made a higher low. And if it slams down here, I don't know. I guess everybody's different in their opinion. I would love to go to break even right now, to be honest with you, too. So that's another option, just go to break even. But the way this thing has been chopping around, I still want to stay out of the way. Look at this 15-minute chop. You know, if I go to break even, this thing could come down, stop me out, and go right back up. But I do kind of trust this pivot here, at least a little bit, to where I'm going to put my stop under it now, I think. And we'll see what happens. I'm pretty sure that that's a smart thing to do. Yeah, I'm going to do it. Reduce my risk a little bit and bring my target right to the top of the day so that I'm not making it go to all-time highs. It would have to go back up over into all-time highs to hit my target. I'll be satisfied with it testing this high again, and that will be a good trade day for me today. Now, this is 1 micro. My goal, Lord willing, is to eventually build up enough paychecks and accounts to where I can go in with the minis, because or just do multiple micros. But with 1 micro, if I could do 300 with 1 micro and then I have 7 accounts, that would be for one day. If I did all 7 of my accounts, you know, that's over $2,000 for one day. I mean, that's miracle money in my opinion. I used to have to work a whole week when I was doing hair to make $2,000, a whole week. And so there's a lot of potential with this, but nothing will work if I don't build on the right foundation, mentally, spiritually, and with a good plan. You know, like you can plan your way and you can set your goals, but you know who is going to guide you. And so we always need to be faithful to the Almighty on these things in our life in general, because life is a gift. The trading is a gift. Skills, talent, wisdom, insight, intelligence, it's all a gift. Be thankful and be grateful. And, you know, and if you lose, don't complain. Be thankful even with the pain and the losses. And it's a better way to live, man. It's a better way to live. Well, I do wish that it would hit my target. I would prefer that it would, because I've been sitting here. I don't like to stare at it this long. It's going to be 2 hours at 11:30 coming up here. And the more I look at it, the more I'm liable to make a bad decision. I mean, that's it. The more I stare at it, like if it gets up real close, I could see myself just getting out early, and I'd be pretty happy with the result. But I still have to grow. I still have some immaturities in that area. Like, you know, I'm trying to force the hand of God or something, or just I don't believe in my system, or I don't know. I'm still debating on my thinking on that, because what am I doing if I get out early? What am I saying to myself? What am I saying about my system, about my faith? What am I saying? Am I getting greedy? Am I not willing to take a loss if it were to come all the way down? Or is it smart? Is it a smart thing? If you're a couple of ticks away to just close the trade. I mean, I hear people with good arguments that that's not a bad idea. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, you don't have to wait for it to tick out, you know, but I'm not perfect by any means. All I'm trying to do is give this thing to God and just not worry about it anymore, because I've been trying for years to make money at trading, and I have not been able to be honest with you. And the only difference now is that I've just turned it over to my higher power, and I'm not going to stress out about it. And but the more I watch it, the more I try to take hold of it again, and the more I try to let it take me over. And it starts to take my mind over, my emotions and everything. Trading is definitely is like traffic. If you want to test who you are, what kind of person you are, traffic will do that to you. You get in a car with somebody you don't know in traffic, and you'll find out who they are real quick by how they respond to traffic, right? So trading is the exact same way. You could find out what kind of person a person is by how they trade, right? And it's not much different than testing your patience, your personality, your self-will, self-control, you know, your trust, your faith, and the whole 9 yards. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to close out the live stream. I'll upload a video on what happens if anybody wants to see it. I am done watching it. I'm probably gonna turn away from it or put it on break even, because I am tired of staring at it. So check out the live stream. Come to my other channel if you want to see what we're doing on my other channel. I'm gonna try to put that in the link on the videos. I haven't done that yet, but God bless you guys. Take care, everybody. All right. I'm signing out of the live stream. Peace.